Pay attention, the hot air balloon was about to hit the meat grinder, while the men and women on the hot air balloon were still happily celebrating. This horrible scene was completely watched by the man on the ground. He hurriedly took out his cell phone to take a few pictures, not even realizing that the nightmare of a few people on the balloon was about to come. Just at this moment, Ellie realized that they were getting higher and higher from the ground. Fixed hot air balloon traction rope has long disappeared. She rushed to tell the others, but it is too late. They're getting closer and closer to the wind power station. Above, the blade can easily cut the hot air balloon. In this 100-meter high altitude, there is no possibility of survival. A few people no longer have the pleasure of just a few minutes ago. One more than one panicked, don't know how to escape. In the panic, the man suddenly thought of a way. He turned the balloon's horsepower to the maximum, wanting to float over the top of the power station, and then let the three crouched in the basket, grabbing all the items that can stabilize the body. With the balloon closer and closer to the power station, a few people's heart tensed to the cardiac arrest. In desperation, Ellie directly cried, because the thing worse than death is waiting for death to come. Soon, Jack felt the hot air balloon floated past the power station. Even the sound of the rotating blades disappeared from his ears. He slowly stood up, wanting to explore, surprisingly, while the sharp blades directly cut through the other side of the hanging basket. Jack was sucked out just like that and disappeared without a trace. The remaining three people directly fainted from fear, but the hot air balloon continued to rise. Not a moment later, it rose above the clouds. Due to the thin oxygen at high altitude, Ellie soon woke up from unconsciousness. She found that the man's thighs had been pierced by the wood shavings, and the blood was still pouring out. Seeing that the man did not wake up signs, he rushed to let his girlfriend from the first aid kit to look for gauze, for the man to stop the bleeding and bandage. But inside, in addition to sun-dried orange peel, the rest is full of garbage. There is no first aid. Cannot wait to think carefully. Ellie directly off their own blouse, and then tied to the man's wounds. The intense pain directly to let him wake up, and learned that they are in the high altitude after he told Ellie to hurry to turn off the flamethrower, or the consequences are unimaginable.